Hi Cancer, this is your astrological prognosis for August 2012 with me Lada from astrolada.com, where I have my birth chart calculator where you can check your ascendant, moon and sun sign, because I mentioned the three of them because they give you a much fuller picture and you need to know the time of birth for this. What does August hold for you Cancers? Well, first of all, two planets are activating your second house. And the second house, the house of finances, of your resources, how you deal with your resources. And one of the planets is Mercury, which is an efficient manager. So you have another month a chance to learn to improve your financial situation. I'm not saying you're going to get more money, but I'm saying that you'll be able to deal more efficiently with your financial responsibilities and with your financial duties. And you have a better chance to manage your finances and resources as well. You also, second house is it's not only that it doesn't mean you'll be obsessed with money this month, but the focus is a bit more on material things, on more practical matters, on taking care of the people you have responsibility towards you. This is usually the family. That's why second house also rules family. So there is focus on your family as well. And sorting out finances, and maybe something to do with material possessions and valuables, maybe buying something or managing your valuables and material possessions better, so you can be buying something, or something to do with practical material things. And Venus is in your first house for the whole month. It's a very quick influence, but Venus is a very magnetic planet, so it will make you more charming, more charismatic. If you have a good presentation, important presentation to do, you can make others, be just because Venus is in your first house, especially if your ascendant is in Cancer, it will make you others like you more, because Venus is a very likable planet. So, and first house is what you project to others. The ascendant, if your ascendant is in Cancer, is how others see you and what you project, the first impressions. So you'll be quite charming. Also, you'll be more inclined to enjoyable experiences like good food, like pampering yourself as well. Massages. Venus is anything to do with healing, comforting yourself, giving yourself some good time and pleasurable time. And Venus is the planet of love as well. When it passes through your first house, which is you, a love, you can attract someone because you become more magnetic, you become more open, your heart becomes more open for others, you become more affectionate. I'm not saying that overnight you'll wake up and you'll be beautiful and everyone will want to be around you. It's a subtle influence. It's more like a subtle energetic change around you that it might not be so noticeable, but at least a little bit you can, experience that, and you can attract some positive developments in relationships. But while you're projecting this kind and more peaceful and beautiful and charismatic appearance and aura to others, Venus, the first house passing there, actually within yourself you might not be feeling so great, because the fourth house is activated by two difficult planets, and fourth house is what's within yourself, not what's outside, what your energy and how others see you, but what actually you feel within yourself. Fourth house is your emotional house, how you feel, what how exactly emotionally you feel within yourself. And two difficult planets might make you feel a bit more unsettled and restless within yourself. And fourth house is also again to do with properties, and you might be sorting out problems with property. You might be sorting certain things to do with your home, with your family, again with your parents. Fourth house, especially if it's from your ascendant, the two difficult planets activating your fourth house, Mars and Saturn, they might be having some problems to do with your parents or relationship with them, or as I said, property, land, home environment, or on the most psychological level, it's your emotional well-being. And I'm not saying that something horrible will happen with these things, but or that nothing good will come out of those affairs because difficult planets are activating them, but that it's going to be difficult. It's going to be with more effort, it's not going to be with so much ease. And I want to give specific days. Those of you who have their ascendant moon from 23 to 26 degrees in Cancer, or those who are born from the 15th till the 19th of July, they have Saturn influence. And Saturn influence tends to demand from you to be more responsible, more mature, to work more. And this influence started from about, your first time you felt it was the beginning of 2012 or towards the end of 2011. And it's the last time you're going to feel it now. And Saturn always lowers down the vibration, suppresses you a bit more, makes you work harder, makes you feel more self-critical, or others criticize you more and push you to do more, or you get more responsibilities and demands, or some tests in your life, whether your relationships were tested, whether your career, whether your self-belief. Always like more negative feelings come when Saturn is around. Usually if they're not, sometimes they might be just without a reason, but often they're caused by outer experiences that make you doubt yourself, make you feel worse about yourself, make you try harder, and make you discipline yourself better. And it can delay things in your life, make them a bit less, you don't see the results, and make you ask you to work harder for less results. But don't worry, it is the last time Saturn passes, so it's like a culmination and conclusion of these events. And you've gone through a really maturing process in the last 7 and 9 months, 8, 9 months, and now you come out much wiser and much more patient. Saturn teaches you patience. And if things are not happening as smoothly as you like them during this period, or as much slowly, don't worry. After that, Saturn moves away and things will start developing. And I want you just to remember 1 degree. If you have anything there, your ascendant, moon, or sun, basically the sun means that if that's the 7th or 8th degree in Cancer, it's going to be going through more stress. Basically, this means that you are born, if your sun is in Cancer, around the 27th, 28th, 27, 28, 29th, around those days, or 26, 27, 28, around those days, And because two very, very rare planets are around those degrees, and it can really change your life, actually. This is something you're going to remember. August and September 2012. It can be really transformational and life-changing periods for you, where big psychological change happens in you, in your inner life and outer life. I cannot tell in particular what will happen because I have to talk too much, and it's very specific for each person. But you can expect a big derailment and moving you into a new direction in your life, or just like a psychological breakthrough, or like a epiphany. But usually for this to happen, some crisis situation usually has to be experienced, or a big change in your life. But if you have anything around those degrees, so if your Venus is there in Cancer from 7, 8 degrees, or 6, 7, 8 degrees, August, September, you might have a big change in your relationships, big, going through a big transformation there. Anyway, thank you so much, Cancers, and give feedback.